Hi everyone, Karen here. Welcome back to my channel, and I want to share with you. I want to make a flip through of this ephemera folio that I made about a longer time ago. Now, I think 2-3 weeks ago, and I want to make a flip through to share with you how I made and what I made, what I used. So that's that. So we get into it. The measures are 15 centimeters by about 20 centimeters. Sorry, my hand. Yes, and the spine is, oh, it's the wrong way, a little bit more than 3 centimeters. And I made here a 3 template stitch, and here are 2 signatures in it with 1, 2, 3, 6 pages. 12 pages when you count the back and the front and the back. Yes, and sorry, my hands. I made a tangle here with the sewing twine from the signatures. Sorry, I hope I'm in frame. I must check a little bit. Yes. And the light is not very good because it's dark. My daughter sleep, and I'm making this. I have to make this now. So now the binding, no, not the binding, the closure. I put a trim on it, a lace trim. I don't find the words now. And the front is, I have to go a little bit, zoom a little bit in, so you can see a little more. That's better. So I made a little collage here, layering with music paper and of course eyelets trim and lace, and yes, a little bit from everything. I think that's a little bit of the fabric that I used on the spine here to reinforce that. That's a sturdy fabric here. Yes. So, and on the back is plain. And I used scrapbook paper or design paper. How do some say that? Some others say sorry that are a little bit of the fabric, but I like that. I leave it. Yes, so we go into it. That's the flap that I made on both sides, and Gail Agostinelli made the same one. I made that. I watched her tutorial, and I made that very much the same from the technique of this folio. So that's the flap, and in this flap I have pieces that I have to fussy cut, and the journaling card that I want to put gesso on it, because for me it's a little bit too dark, the background, but I like that collaging. So we see, and here I put a couple of floral pictures from free printable or cards that I scanned and printed out. But I have to, these are a little bit dark here, I have to practice to change the pictures in the computer. But here are a couple of card images that I printed out. And then the first side I put the stamps in it, and I went yesterday here and took everything out and sorted by colors. So here are the red colors and the violet ones and the rose ones, pink ones here. And the paper that I used are coffee dyed or that are cabbage dyed or tea dyed. That's a tea dyed one here. So I like to dye the paper, not just the paper, but also the laces and trims and fabrics, not all, not everything, but a lot. I like that. So here are the earthy tone ones, or yellow, and you see orange and peachy, and when I sorry, when I make this journal, I didn't think about it, how I should put the pockets in. The stamps are not in one place. They are very much everywhere in the first signature. So because of the pockets, there are a little too big for the stamps here. So I put free printables in it. These I shrinked down in the computer, so I can put it on the tags or so. I hope I'm in frame. That's this, and here I put that's all the same image here, a girl in the garden or a woman in the garden, I think. And I like the colors on this picture. That was a freebie, I think, on Pinterest. And here this was book pages, and I scanned them in and printed out, of course, but the color are not the same. Later you see the original ones, but I like the flower images on here. It was not a lot of this. It was a little booklet. The cover is here. I make sorry, that's the cover, and I make for my little daughter a little journal for her. And but I had begin with this, but don't have every time for do that every time. I don't know, that's not right, but you get me. I hope. So that's that. And Here are the labels that I put in. This was free printables, and these are made by the computer, by myself. And here are the blue, bigger ones, and the natured themed ones. Also the little blue ones, and here are a couple of stamps that I like very, because they are beautiful. Sorry, I have to stand up so you can see a little bit better. The lion here, and this portrait, and these two couples here. That's a dark one, but I like that dark one here. No, that's not a couple. I think that's a woman, two womans. But I like the picture and the couple here. Lovely. Also the colors. And on each side I put how should I a ruffle as tab, or a full side tab here on it. I saw them on, and here are the original ones that I mentioned. You see, that's not the rosy peachy tone, it's a yellowy beige tones background, and the images are a little bit clearer. So I love these ones. I have to practice how I get that in the computer and print it out nearly possible as the original ones, but I have to practice, of course. And here are little ones from the botanical. I think that's not the right place. I put them here on the back. So, and here are, oh, that's, you see, I think I put a little bit too much in it, but here I have to put, I will put it here, but I have to fix that later. This was cards, little cards that I cut in the middle. The other paper I saved also because it's a how should I say, a structured paper with a, I don't know, you see that? No, I think you see that, but now you see. And I like also the pictures, of course, the floral images on it. And these four I cut out, and this I tea-dyed. I like that yellowy color. Yes, I put them here so I can fix that later. And here are another couple of stamps in the blue tones, green tone ones, and the colored, most colored ones, the big ones. Yes. And here are not the special color theme here, so I put them a little bit together, and that's not the right way here. I think that's here, but I like the stamp here. This is for here. That's the first signature, and the second signature I put most fussy cutted flowers here, and here bigger ones, and on tracing paper printed, and here are pre-fussy cut ones that I got in a sheet. And here these are special ones for me, because this came from a card from my grandma. She's not anymore here, but, and this was a 3D card that yes, this was already fussy cutted, and this also, and I took apart and put it in a now I hoard it because I don't know where I will put these flowers in, because that mean anything to me, so much to me. So that's a little one, and here are also pre-fussy cutted ones with the fruits and baskets with flowers and glitter. I'm not a really fan of glitter, but we see as focal point in a cover or so, I don't know, but I'm not so fan of glitter. My daughter is a really fan of glitter, but me not so much. And here are different items, yes, little ones. A pillow with a flower on it. So, and here are birdies, butterflies, and self-made labels that I saw it around, practice a little bit with the sewing machine. That's what was very difficult for me to sew around here. It's very difficult because my sewing machine don't have a very slow speed, so I had a little bit of problems to do that. So, but I tried. I keep trying. That are also in different colors and with decorated stitch on it. Here also. And here are free printables, labels, and here it's also, you see, oh, I hate that, but I have to fix it. We can fix it, that boo-boo. And little label and frame, flower frame, also pre-fussy cutted. And also labels and bigger frame, flower frame ones. And this I printed out, but a little bit too big, but maybe I can use it. But I like that mushroom here. It's a beautiful one too. And here also big little ones, and on tracing paper printed out. So yes, that's the second signature. Sorry. And I put on the edge here a lace trim, because I put cheesecloth on the spine, on the inner part, so I like that look. And you see, I make that a little bit too high, that signature, sew it in, but it's for me, so it's not very important for me. So, and here I made I altered a glassing bag with a little bit of collaging. And here it's also a card that I have to finish up with a little wavy pattern here, of course with scrap paper. I have a lot that I have to use. And here on this flap are the sorry, the trims that I got from the snippet shop from Eve. I scanned them and make them and print it out, and I will use them for collaging or so. And that I put the belly band here so I can so these trims wouldn't fall out. And here are a couple of not straight trims or snippets that I printed out, but the color isn't right also, so I have to practice, of course. But that's the end of this ephemera, and I have to say that I will make another one, but not with this cover, because this cover is not bad, but I like sturdier cover, hard cover ones, because you open it every time you take things out, and yes, and I think it needed a sturdier cover for me. That's my preference, of course. Everyone is think others have others thoughts. So yes, and the next time I will make it with, I think with this cover here. This was also an stamp album, I think I should say, and I will make it with this. This is a sturdy one, and it's also a little bigger. It's I wonder, it's 17 centimeters. Oh, that's a little bit short. Where is my other one? Here. 17 by 20, little more than 22 centimeters. And of course the spine, I will make it thicker. So we'll see, but I have to find time for this. But I planned to make another one for the stamps. So yes, that's all. I hope you liked it, and of course when you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and yes, we'll see you the next time. Bye.